Hi, I just came back from Palawan, Philippines. It's a beautiful place. Golden sandy beaches, crystal clear water, turquoise lagoons, and colorful coral reefs. Lovely place. And like anywhere else, it is clean, organized, and cheap. So I loved the place. And it's like anywhere else. If you go to say Maldives or Sri Lanka or Thailand, same story. It's much cleaner and more organized and cheaper than India. A five-star hotel in say Phuket or Krabi will cost you 15-20,000. Real good five-star hotels. Similar hotels will cost you in India in 30,000, or in a touristy place like Udaipur or Goa, it will cost you about 50,000. And India is chaotic, dirty, overwhelming. The question comes, why do people keep coming back to India? If you ask these guys who wrote Lonely Planet, they said, what is their favorite country? India. And many bloggers, if you see, many of them say India is their favorite place. Now, do you think they are being politically correct or being nice? No, why should they? I mean, India is just another country. Why do they have to lie? And forget about them. Why do I keep traveling in India? I mean, for the same price that I go to anywhere else, I could go to Maldives or Colombo, but I still keep going back. For example, last year we went to Vizag, Visakhapatnam. The hotel rooms I booked 6 months in advance. The hotel rooms about 15,000, right? And even transportation is expensive in India compared to those places. But then I did go there, and I still keep going there. Why do I go there? It's because same example, the Vizag thing, right? We were traveling around, we had no idea. We're going along the coast, and suddenly I saw one board about a monastic ruins, Buddhist monastic ruins up the hills. So we went up the hills and we saw this beautiful ancient ruins of a Buddhist monastery from 4th century. And from the hill you get absolutely panoramic view of the Arabian Sea. Now this you won't get anywhere. This unexpected layers of ancient history. So think about the countries of Asia, for example. They have very little layers of history. I mean, it's Neanderthal and the Spanish or British colony, and then modern skyscraper. There's nothing in between. Compare that in India, it's just layers upon layers from the Harappas and the Vedics and the Guptas and Cholas and then the Sultans and Mughals, and it just keeps going. And those layers keep piling up, and that throws up unexpected nuggets when you travel around. And that's the beauty that India provides. And there's a reason why there's a ocean named after India, or a bay named after Bay of Bengal, because India was the most wealthiest, richest country in the world back then. It was the magnet for everybody else coming in. It was the America of the world back then. So everybody, fucking the Greeks, and starting from the Greeks, ending up the British, every fucking body in the world wanted to come to India. And that's not true anywhere else. I mean, you will not find any other country, not even China, not even America, which has such a rich cultural heritage. In China may be old, but I think it's fairly homogeneous, and it did not have so much of external influence. And also because of the same language, it does not have so much of diversity. And you will see that influence all over if you go to these places, and you will see in their architecture, in their temples, reference back to the mother country. You go to temples of Angkor or everywhere it will see that it's all refer back to India and Indian civilization. The ocean in Phuket is named Andaman Ocean, and there is the the big bazaar there is called Bangla Bazaar. The Malaysian currency is called rupee. There is a reason why all these things is because, as I said, India is the biggest cultural influence all over the place. So that is one, and that is one more reason why India has so many UNESCO World Heritage Sites. It's not a coincidence. And they're actually reluctant in giving World Heritage Site status to any third world country, but they are forced to because we are so rich culturally. And that's one part of it. The second part, the draw, is the diversity. I mean, right now, a friend of mine is traveling in Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh, and if you see, it's minus 10 degrees, and the snow and ice there looks like where I was in Canada. And here we are in Bangalore, it's so hot. You go to Kerala, it's totally different. So the diversity in weather, for example, some parts is so cold that you need a fur jacket, some parts so hot. You see beautiful coral islands in Lakshadweep, and then you see mangrove full of tigers in Sundarban, tigers who swim and eat fish. There is no other tiger in the world which does that. Then you go to Gujarat, you see desert full of lions. Then you come to Mudumalai, you see elephants so huge like mountains. Believe me, there's not fucking one country in the world where there is tiger, elephant, and lion. And all this you could see without showing your passport even once. And you get to see beautiful valleys in Kashmir like Switzerland, and then you see desert in Rajasthan. And then so that's the landscape, diversity and landscape. And then you see the diversity in people, right? Their culture. You go 100 kilometers, the language changes. It's a different language. You go 100 kilometers, the food habit changes. The Sorsa Ilis in West Bengal has nothing in common with dhokla in Gujarat, or a mutton rogan juice in Kashmir is like Martian food to the Kerala appam and stew. That's the diversity you get, and the diversity of the people. You get Islamic fundamentalist, violent Islamic fundamentalist who will blow up a school full of children for no reason, and then you see fundamentalist Jains who have to sweep the floor before they can go out so that they don't step on an ant. That's the cultural diversity. So, as I said, you can't get this thing anywhere in the world. This is the beauty of this is what makes us so incredible. It's not political correctness. It's not being nice. It's truly something unique, and keeps drawing people, and drawing me at least, to move around and see more of it. And then on top of that, modern India put layers and lovely layers of creativity and Bollywood and dream and stories of resilience, of endurance, of human creativity and what do you call resilience. And that gets portrayed in movies, and movies like Slumdog Millionaire. And that's not something, as again, it's not unreal, it's not untruth, it's fact. Why? Because we have to be resourceful, we have to be able to be resilient, and we have to put up a brave face because of so many problems, the country being so big. And that comes alive when you travel. You see it and you feel it and you just love it. That's the beauty of India. That's why India is so unique and so different, and even though it's chaotic and dirty and expensive, it's worth traveling in India. Please do. Thanks for watching.